Ramblin Man here. Well, it's been a little while, but I'm back on here. I wanted to get into Joe Biden. All right. I haven't talked a lot about Joe Biden lately, just because there's not much you can say. You can't really say anything good about Joe Biden because he's really not done anything good. Now, I will tell you this. If you look at the approval rating, now, even in the best approval rating, like when I say best, when I'm talking about more, a more left, that's the best way to put it, a approval rating that is done on a poll that is more left supported, right? Even at that, Joe Biden is at like 42%. All the way down to 33% approval rating. This is his lowest thus far. Now, his disapproval rating is going through the roof, though. It's already 53, 54, 55%. Even higher in some other polls, just talking about like as far as people just disapproving of what he's doing. This last week has been disastrous for him. Now, I usually don't do a lot of these night videos, but I just felt like I needed to put something out there. So beyond just his approval rating, you're talking about a man that I saw something that earlier today. I was watching, and I guess he had a live stream going. And when he was done with the live stream, they left the live stream on, and he was like, "Okay, so I guess you guys have any more questions?" And their guys were like, "Oh, that's good. Now we'll take the press out." Why would you take the press out if he's going to take questions? That's because it's all set up. I'm telling you right now, it's a mess. And so, on top of just weird things like that happening, you have to question yourself, like, is this even real? Is he even president? Is he even? I know by title he's president, but who's really running the country? Honestly, who is? That's my question for you. Because you have his approval rating is just bottoming out. It's just straight down, right? Like flying a plane straight into the ground. You have all these press conferences that he says things during those and interviews that Jen Psaki, the press secretary, has to go back through and circle back around and try to get them out of. Then if you've been to the grocery store or anywhere else, there's nothing on the shelves. And inflation, yeah, lots of that. I mean, the prices are through the roof, through the ceiling. Biden's whole filibuster thing that he was hoping for to get rid of the filibuster, that was shot down by Sinema. And then on the other side of that, you have all these things trying to get passed, and for lack of a better wording, they shot down the vaccine mandates as well. So, I mean, it's kind of a losing week for Biden. Not that he's had a winning week yet. I can't find one. Maybe he did something good somewhere. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But you still have these people that are out there. Now, you'll have people that call people names. You'll have people like, oh, libtards and stuff. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, you can choose to go right, left, choose whatever you want, because that is what's great about this country. You can choose who you support. But I haven't heard support for Biden. What I've heard is, even to this day, like my wife was playing some game and they do commenting and stuff, and this is just on like a word game or something, and one of the ladies on there is talking about, yeah, Boris Johnson and Trump, two of the worst leaders. Okay, well, Trump is not a leader anymore. Now people follow him, yes, but as far as the leader of the free world, that would be Biden. And he's been in office now for a year and has done nothing but drive this country to the ground. So if you are a Biden supporter, please let me know. But if you're just a Trump hater, that's not the same. A Trump hater means you don't care for Trump, but why would you support someone like Biden that really is worse than what Trump was doing for this country? I mean, seriously. Please tell me that. There are so many much better people, but I feel like Biden is there because the left feel like they can control him. Well, you can't control a dummy if they're a real dummy. I'm just saying. He has a lot of cognitive issues, and if you don't think that, watch some of his stuff. Just watch him talk. Just watch him. He can follow along for a little bit, but he's going to get lost sooner or later. I fear for where we are right now if things do not go like they're supposed to go, as far as Republicans taking back over the House, then we're going to have some real issues. But honestly, the left has done nothing to help themselves for the midterms. I will tell you this, it tells you a lot about how much panic they are, because right now what they've been doing lately, and you watch, reading this and watch this, is they've been turning and pointing fingers at Biden. Why? Because he's not getting things done like they need it to go, so they're going to blame it on Biden. So Biden's the real problem, not the Democrats. Wrong. I want y'all to think about that. That's what the Democrats want you to believe, is Biden's the real issue. Once he's out of there, we can put another Democrat in there and be fine. Well, since Biden's not really running the country, then that is not true at all. It's not going to work. So let me know what y'all think. I'm just curious, after getting back out here, just watching some things today and reading up on a few things, getting back into the swing of things after being sick for a while, the holidays and everything else. What are your thoughts on Joe Biden? Is he the problem, or is it the whole Democratic side? I think it's the Democrats. And I think in order for democracy to stand a chance, we have to put Republicans back into office. Do I think there's some Republicans that are nuts? Absolutely. Because I don't really care for any politicians per se, but I would tell you that they are necessary. They're a necessary evil. And so, with that being the case, you got to choose which side you're on. Are you a Democrat or are you a Republican? And in this case, I think the Republican side is the place to be. It's more conservative. It's more towards a Democratic type government. It's not pushing socialism, communism, and things like that, which I feel is coming more from the left. So tell me what your thoughts are. For real, let me know what your thoughts are. Y'all have a great night. Ramblin' Man out.